Oh,
Well, good evening. This is Jorge Ramirez. I'm just presenting my final project. To start, I'm just going to show you all the devices I have connected. So this is my Raspberry Pi. It is connected to a printer, and actually it should be inside the printer, but I haven't been able to, break it apart and be able to install it inside. But that's part of the future work. So the printer is working. As we can see, we are using the Raspberry Pi to emulate the connection to the network. If you want to take a look to the monitor, you're gonna see if you see print and you put out a printer and you find no printer in the network, it does because the Raspberry Pi is not connected yet. So what we're doing is we opening there is this is going to start like now. So if I do any config, you can see that the wireless LAN have no IP address. This is because it's not connected to the network yet. So the whole idea of this project is to emulate a GUI interface for the user to connect to our wireless, and at the same time stealing their information, their credentials. So I'm going to show you how is my GUI interface. So I Python 3 and project 2 project.py. So I just go enter in this, and it's going to load. This is supposed to load. It's going to load automatically if I can configure it to load it with the start of the whole program, and just to load that. And the idea is to make it in a very available GUI. But so far it's pretty good. So I just go to my IP address. To my SSID, the one and I just put the password. And then connect. So we can see that it's doing something in the background. So basically it's connecting to the wireless. And just give me 1 second. So you have some private data in here, so it's better not to actually see it. So by now the IP address should be up. So do an if config, and we can see that the wireless LAN now is in 192.168.1.3, which is the IP address from my modem. So now we can go back to the word, and we can see that now we have the Fuji Xerox not enabled printer is popping up. So we can actually select this printer, so we can add it to our wireless printing, and that's all because of the Raspberry Pi. So let's see the credentials we have stole from this. See if I go to etc WPA supplicant and the LS. You can see, you can get closer and see all the SSIDs. So basically that's the SSID I have here. Those are the other ones I have been using, and when I actually check the configuration of those, I can do a cat, and then just do the cat to the Vodafone one, and I can see that this interface is running in this one, the group netdep, and as you can see the SSID is this one, and the PSK, what is the password, will be this string here, all these numbers here. So we can actually store information from there and just implement it, cat it, and see it. So basically that's the whole point of the project, is to make this more believable, and people will think that, oh yeah, I just gonna join my printer to my SSID and just going to start to print. But what you don't know is this computer is actually working for me and the attacker, and then I can actually do different things, like mail this SSID to me, or many different things what I can actually do. Now we can see back to here. We can just add it, and we are adding this printer, and then we just send a print out, and it should be going there. So we can actually go to the printer IP address. So again, we are back to the project. We're going back to our printer. We're gonna go to print. We already select our serial one, and then we go print, and it's sending our work to the printer. So we can see that we are here in the IP address of the Raspberry Pi 192.168.1.3, and it's CUPS. So CUPS basically is an interface, so you can see what is being printed. So we can go to managing print. We can go to check the printouts what are on the work. Printers, manage printers, manage jobs. So we can see show all jobs. So as you can see, Saturday 20th of June, what is today, there was one work here what was sent to this printer. The printer, if you can see at the moment, it doesn't have any paper, but we just know that since we have the IP address over there, we know that the printer is connected to the network. So basically that's the whole purpose of the project beyond any printing. Thank you very much. This is Jorge Ramirez. Hello again. This is Jorge Ramirez with just the email part of the sending the credentials of the project. We see that that's our code. So we cut the WPA supplicant what we have created with the mail -s the SSID info and to my email. It's part of Jorge. That's my other email, like my personal mail. So if we go back to Hotmail, what I already opened, we go to Outlook and we go to Junk, and then we see what we got, new email. We open it. It's taking some time. And we can see basically the same information. That concludes the exploitation. We can do more different kind of exploitation, like scanning SSIDs or scanning for passwords or capturing with Wireshark or any other packet capture. So, but so far we're gonna just leave it there. Thank you very much, and that's the final part.